Welcome back to my channel, and guys, we have got a special product. Now, you guys that are my day ones will definitely know what I'm about to show you guys, because I've worked with this amazing company already in the past, and yeah, I managed to get one for my Seat Leon FR170. Now, for those that are new to the channel, I've got a project car, it being a 2008 Seat Leon Mark II FR170, which is a 2-litre diesel, and yeah, things are about to get turned up. So, are you lot ready to see what I've got? That's right, Racechip XLR. Now guys, like I said, if you knew from my previous videos in the past, I had a Golf R, which was a DSG, and I had the XLR, Racechip XLR on my Golf R DSG, and my God, it was night and day difference on the throttle. For those that don't actually know what a XLR is, it's basically a throttle response enhancer. So you can control it, you can have it for eco, you can have it for like race, and you can just have it as normal, so as if you just never had it. But I always, with my Golf R, had it in Race Plus, because that's all we do on Yash Official. We don't do no eco. And yeah, like, I'm really intrigued to see what it's going to be like on a manual, because with my Seat Leon, it's a 6-speed manual gearbox, so I'm really intrigued to see how it's going to look. But guys, we are running out of daytime, so I'm going to quickly try and install it, and then we'll go and have a little first drive, and we can kind of take it from there. But I'm super excited to get this one fitted, and also a massive shout out and a massive thank you to Racechip for sponsoring today's video. Also, just before I get started, as me and Racechip have been working together for some time now, we thought it'd be rude not to give you guys a 15% discount. Make sure you guys do that if you're interested in getting yourself an XLR or anything within their product range. They also do race chips for the ECU. So yeah, with diesels, or this particular diesel model, I couldn't have got a Racechip GTS, so I'm a bit upset. Racechip, sort it out. But I'm very grateful to have at least the XLR. Now I'm blabbering on, let's get straight into it. Okay, so I just thought I'd quickly unbox it just so you guys can see what it actually looks like. So I'm going to do this with one hand, so please excuse me. Okay, so it's this way around. So if we flip it open, right, so as you can see, here is the actual Racechip module. This is the actual thing that controls it, the ECU to it, and then there she is, the beauty. So this is what you actually use to control it. So that's obviously plus to increase the throttle response, and that's to decrease it. You just plug it into that, and it also comes with the instructions, which is at the bottom of this somewhere. Yeah, you can see it all there. So yeah, this is obviously the Bluetooth model, so I will be using it with Bluetooth also, but I'll show you guys once I've connected it all up. Okay, so here is the guide to fit the XLR. So guys, I've already fitted it. Sorry, I just didn't want to take too long in regards to doing it, as we are running out of daylight. But so what you do is you simply disconnect. So here's the throttle sensor, throttle pedal, and the throttle sensor is there. You disconnect that with the little red clip, you push it up, that pops out, and then you get the Racechip. There comes with 2 plugs, which is A and B. You just connect one of them here, one of them there, and then you just run it all the way. So what I did, I just ran it straight through here into where my OBD port is, and then straight through here. So I'm probably gonna stick stick it maybe there, even though it's Bluetooth, but I might as well have it on display. So I'm gonna put this back on just to cover it all up. It's hard doing it with one hand. Okay, so there we go. So obviously Racechip's here, the XLR Racechip. Nice. What we need to do is now start the car, make sure there's no error codes. So let's do that. Okay, so the moment of truth. So let's start the car. Okay, no error codes. Let's just make sure this is working. Yeah, boy. Okay, so as you can see, I've now got it on. And guys, I've actually got the Bluetooth model, so I will be using it via the Bluetooth app, but I just thought it looked nice here, and just in case I want to quickly put it on in case someone wants some smoke at the traffic lights and I can't use my phone, I've got it here. But as you can see, that's race mode, and you got race plus, and then if I just want to cruise and go a bit slower, I can just drop down the settings. There's normal mode, and then there's eco mode. So you can even save on MPG. So it's not all about race, but with me and on Yash Official, we do nothing other than race plus. But yeah, guys, this is the simple installation on how to do it. So let's take it out for a spin and see if it actually made a difference or not. Okay, so we are now going to be taking our very first drive with the XLR being on. So this video is actually the next day due to we ran out of sunlight, as you saw when I was installing the XLR. So this is the next morning. So as it stands, this is in just normal mode. So I'm assuming this is just as if the XLR wasn't on. This is like what my everyday throttle response from my Seat Leon, what it would be like. So I'm pretty used to this response. But you know what, when I had my XLR on my Golf R, I was new to it. I didn't quite understand how it all worked and stuff, and then as I was driving the car every day and having the XLR fitted to the car for around a year, I really started to master how the XLR actually works. And yeah, when I actually took it off when I was getting rid of the Golf R, I swear to God, like for the last week or two with the car, the Golf R, I couldn't just enjoy how it drove, because I felt like the XLR done so much. It needs it from factory, I think every car does. I feel like every car needs it, from my personal opinion. But yeah, I'm just gonna let the car warm up a little bit anyways before we give it a bit of beans. But yeah, massive shout out to Racechip for sponsoring this video. Literally big fan of Racechip right now. Okay, do you know what? So right now it's in normal. I'm gonna press the button here. So I'm using the same response, yeah? So my throttle is the exact same. I literally just pressed it out once by 5, and then, so that is actually put, oh my God, I need to slow down. Yeah, so that was the same throttle response. So I didn't put my foot down anymore. As soon as I started playing, pressing it up, and what's it sitting in now? Is in race. It started to increase my speed, because the throttle obviously is a lot sharper now. So in theory, the car thinks that, even though I'm not applying any more pressure, but it thinks that I am. So it thinks that I've put my foot down, so the car's now moving a lot faster. That's kind of how I think it works, but it's just so good. Right, so I'm putting in Race Plus now. So this is Race Plus. Little wheel spin, I had to control that. Yeah, man, this is definitely a lot more responsive. So if I turn this down, I can feel it slowing me down. So that's in eco, guys. So if I was to leave the same throttle and I turn it up, look, I don't know if you can see me, but it starts to really pick up, and that's with the same amount of pressure on the throttle. Yeah, it's quite interesting because on my Golf R, I had obviously a DSG, so I'm used to XLR on a DSG gearbox, and I was very intrigued to find out how it would actually work on a manual. But you know what? It's actually pretty cool. I'd be quite interested to do some 0 to 60s on this and see what I get, you know, with XLR on and off, and you know, see what my front wheel drive skills will be like. Oh my God, so much people coming around this roundabout, for God's sake. Oh, here we go. Wheel spin, wheel spin, wheel spin. Jeez. Let's go. Whop, whop. It's called ruining my line. Move. Yeah, this is rapid. It's literally like 170 bhp at a tap of the throttle. Like before, I'd have to plant my foot down. Now I just feel like it's on button. As soon as I literally touch the accelerator throttle, you know, this car wants to take off to the moon. Okay, so here is the speedo view. So we are cruising in 4th gear, and I'm gonna put this in. So this is now with normal mode, Racechip. So as you can see, it's in normal. And yeah, let's see if I can get this angle. So I'm using the exact same throttle, yeah? I'm using the exact same throttle. I'm not pressing the throttle anymore, but I'm just gonna turn this up. Watch the speedo. Can you see that? That is mad, and that's me using the exact same throttle. Yeah, this is sick. I absolutely love the Racechip XLR. Okay, so we are in the same throttle. I'm just gonna press the button. Like, did you see that? It just, the way it picks up, it is mad. Yeah, buddy. But I was using the exact same throttle response, but it done that. So let's do that again. Mad. Do you know what? I should have traction off. So traction is now off. Man, XLR just transforms the drive of a car. Like, I just can't get over it. This is so sick, man. No effort. Just literally picks up. I'm in 3rd gear, and it just literally picks up so much. Yeah, this is sick. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I've just hit a lot of traffic, so this is now going to ruin the video. But do you know what? I think I might wrap it up here anyways. Keep it nice and short and sweet. Massive shout out to you, Racechip. Guys, make sure you get yourself an XLR or a GTS or anything within the product range. I've got discount code YASH15, so make sure you use that in checkout to benefit on some discount, and definitely get yourselves a Racechip. Like, there's so many benefits that the company provides with you getting it, which includes the warranty. If you was to get another car, you can transfer it, and then you could obviously get it onto the new one. So in theory, you're paying once for 2 cars, which is, I think, amazing. I don't know if there's even any other type of tuning box company that would even offer that kind of service. So you'd be silly not to do it. And they're very helpful with their support. So if you was having any issues or whatever, you know, you just pick up the phone or speak to them on email, and they're very, very quick with their responses. So definitely check them out. Use my discount code, and yeah, there's a lot more coming with this car. So stay tuned. Please like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.